So I'm here at Rocky Springs Campground in Rocky Springs, Mississippi on the Natchez Trace. This is one of those ghost town sites. We're going to take a look at that stuff tomorrow. But I got into the campground here about 2 hours ago trying to beat the rain. Didn't beat the rain and didn't get my tent put up all the way. It got a little bit of water in it, but I finally got it put up. Nothing some paper towels can't fix, dried out. This is my One Tigress Backwoods Bungalow 1.0. Little one-man shelter. It does the trick. And as soon as this rain stops, it's still drizzling a little bit. Once this rain chills out for a little bit, I'm going to pull out the old Coleman stove. Probably put it on the picnic table here. If not, under my porch there. Yeah, I'm going to try to get some dinner started. And maybe read some books, edit some videos. We'll see what happens. Yep, that was thunder. Alright, so I got the old trusty Coleman stove. I had this thing for probably 20 years. Very reliable. Probably need to clean it, but no big deal. And I got some chicken breasts I got cut up, frying up in there. Got a cup of water. And I'm going to have that with this Knorr Urban Butter rice mix. Now, usually the rice mixes and noodle mixes from Knorr are a little bit too much. They're too much for me. So what I like to do is I bring some freezer bags and I will mix it all up and only take half of it and put it in the water. That's why I only need 8 ounces instead of 16. And here is my Craftsman cooler. It's like the answer to the Yeti coolers. Lowe's had these about a year or so ago. They were quite costly, about $100 some odd, but I got a pretty good deal when they went clearance. And I got my drinks and some lunch meat, and I got some eggs down in there. And I'm trying out these cooler shock things. I've heard really good results with these, and they seem to be keeping everything pretty cold now. I got some ice in there too. But I got those on Amazon, the 4-pack of them. That is the 10 by 10, 10 inches by 10 inches. I got those for like 23 bucks. And there's a little funnel you use, and you pour water into it and let it freeze. And it's supposed to last way longer than ice and stays colder than ice. So, yeah, I'm going to enjoy that, I think. It seems to be working pretty well. It's on day 2, and they're still pretty frozen. But I'm going to get this chicken stirred up, fried up. And once my water gets boiling, go ahead and put my noodles in there, my rice, and have my dinner. And when I like to car camp, I like to use these 27-gallon totes. It just makes things easier, keep everything in there. And actually, I'm sitting on a smaller one. I think it's a 10-gallon, and it fits just right underneath the shelter here. But yep. Get this chicken going and rice going, and let's get some dinner going. Now here's something you might not think about when you go car camping. Spectricide wasp and hornet killer. 1, just because it kills wasps and hornets, but 2, it also kills ants. Don't get the cheap stuff, don't get the off-brand. Get this right here. If you actually look on the back, it will tell you it kills ants. So if you come across an ant mound near your campsite, give it a good spray, come back a couple minutes later, kick it over again, give it another spray, and say goodbye to the ants. Gordon Ramsay, eat your heart out. Taking a little after dinner hike. Across the street from my campground was another campground. At the backside of it was this fairly steep ravine here, with a couple trails that are pretty slick, but it led me to this pretty cool stream here. It's flowing pretty good after the rain. And this is an official trail just the other side of where I was just at. And according to the map that I have, this leads you to the Natchez Trace Trail. So one of the original trails, original parts of the trail, I should say. So I'm gonna hike down here for just a little bit, kind of walk off dinner, and see what I can come across down here. So I'm up here at this footbridge that's over the creek that I was just at a couple minutes ago, and it runs off into a bigger creek. It's flowing pretty good after the afternoon rainstorm we had earlier. So according to the map that I have, this is called Little Sand Creek, which is kind of interesting because if you look across the way there, it's a lot of rocks and pebbles. Not much sand. There might be some sand below it. Not sure. But anyways, it's starting to thunder a little bit, and I'm a little ways from camp, so I'm going to go just a little bit further down this trail here, and I'll go ahead and turn around. I didn't make it to the Trace Trail, but tomorrow's another day. Well, I made it off the trail right as the rain started coming again. I'm gonna go over here and make sure my camp's weather ready. Go ahead and hunker down for a little bit. Well, I'm glad I got dinner cooked early and got off that trail when I did, because it's got a little bit of bad weather going to come over camp here in a little bit. Went ahead and got everything kind of tightened down. Dropped down my porch, got everything underneath the porch here. Got my air mattress filled up. Got everything I need for the rest of the evening, I do believe. Now I'm just going to sit here and wait out the rain. Well, the rain stopped. It lasted about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Got a little windy for a little bit. A bit heavy rain, but nothing the tent couldn't handle. It's starting to get dark now. It's about 8 o'clock. One thing that's kind of a treat to see is I'm seeing lightning bugs. I don't see lightning bugs at my house too much. I live on the Gulf Coast, so a lot of the hurricanes, I think, kind of blew them away or killed them off. I'm not sure. But I think I'm gonna lay down, maybe edit some videos, and call it a night. And I'll see y'all in the morning. Well, good morning. Didn't sleep all that well last night. About every 2 hours I wake up and toss and turn for a little bit and fall asleep and do it all over again. But anyways, it's about 6:30 in the morning. I got me some water warming up for some good old instant coffee here. I'm gonna get some bacon and eggs going here shortly. And I'm gonna go over there towards the Rocky Springs campground probably later on, or the hiking trail, I guess you'd say. I'm at the campground. And I'll probably get back started here on my journey down the Natchez Trace here in about an hour. Well, breakfast was a success. Had a couple of eggs over easy, handful of bacon, coffee. Figured I'd go over my gear I got here in my tent this morning. First off, let's say this is the Get Out Gear puffy blanket. I've had this for probably 2 years, way before they started sending them out to reviewers for free. But anyways, it's not real puffy. Let's just say that. The description says extra puffy. It's not puffy at all, really. It's a little bit, but it got down to 60, 65 last night. Not bad at all, but I woke up with a chill. Maybe that was why I didn't sleep very well last night. I'm not sure. But for 60 bucks, $55, $60 for this, you'd be better off just getting a lightweight sleeping bag. Probably do better off. The idea of it's pretty good, where you can snap it around. You make it like a poncho around the campfire. You see it's got little snaps there, but yeah, I'm not impressed with it for the money. And next is my Climate Pillow X that I've actually got deflated right now. I got this one of those deals they have on Facebook where you pay for shipping, they'll send it to you for free. It was $5, $6 for shipping. That was well worth it. I think they are about 20, maybe 25 bucks round figures if you buy them on Amazon, something like that. I also have the Outdoor Vitals inflatable pillow, and it's like a kidney bean shaped with a little indention in the middle. I don't know, it doesn't fit me well. I don't like it, but this right here, it blows up and you see where the X is where kind of where the indention is. So I like this better than the Outdoor Vitals one. And the Outdoor Vitals one I got the same way, pay for shipping, they'll send it to you for free. It's about the same price, 20, 25 bucks. I like the Climate Pillow X better. Kind of a Climate fan, I guess, because there's my Climate Static V2 sleeping mat. And it's deflated now, but yeah, it inflates to about 2 inches. Really good if you sleep on your back. So if you're sleeping on your side. If you're past about 175 pounds, you might have a little bit of issue with it, but it's better than sleeping on the ground. Excuse me. And then I have my, in case bump in the night happens, this is my Olight Pair 2 Mini. It's a belt clip. It also has an attachment to make it a headband. I love this flashlight. You recharge it through the magnetic base there with the USB cord. Very handy, very convenient, very small. It's 1100 lumens. It has different options where you don't have to use all 1100 lumens. But for 60, I think it's 60, 65 bucks, it's a kind of a pricey flashlight, but it's well worth it. Solid, aluminum construction, super bright. So, yeah, like it. And then, let's go here, my other light. This is the Nitecore NU33. I did a little review on it a while back. My opinion, this is probably one of the best affordable, economical headlamps you can get right now on the market. About 35, 40 bucks. And then I have the Anker PowerCore 2000 milliamp power bank. I'm not sure which model this is. You can kind of look here at the end. They have different ones. I also have one that has dual outputs on it. I really don't need dual outputs, but it's in the car just in case. You can charge it via USB-C there, obviously, and then the X port of it is regular USB to charge my cell phone. I can also charge my flashlight off of it, that sort of thing. There is a certain model where I saw there is a recall on them, so check your models and check the recall website. There's a problem with them where some of them are overheating while charging, so keep that in mind. But this charges my phone up, no problem whatsoever. I used it all last night, and you can tell there it's still pretty full. But yeah, overall, I was pretty comfortable last night, except for get a little chill. I'm not sure if I'm going to might stop and get me another blanket on the way up. I'm going to head up north here about 200 miles, the next campsite. And it might be a little bit chillier up that way tonight, so I may stop and get me another blanket. I'm not sure. We're going to see what happens. I have a fleece blanket that I got from Academy 4 or 5 years ago, and I probably paid 10, 12 bucks for it. It packs up in a little bag. Very warm, a whole lot warmer than that is, and it was a third of the cost. The only bad thing about that blanket is is not real long. I'm 6'1", and I had to kind of sleep in the fetal position really to enjoy the heat of it, I guess you'd say. It's just a little short for me, but you know. This is a quick look at my camping tent setup here, what I got. And get camp cleaned up here, and I'm fixing to get back on the road. But anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you next time.